Hey guys, welcome to the Lenscap Chronicles. My name's Amanda and welcome to Corfu. We've just spent the last week exploring the gorgeous Albanian Riviera, which you'll find in some of my other videos. But today we'll be taking the ferry from Sarande port in Albania across to Corfu, a 30-minute trip. Of course, you can also fly into the airport. We cannot wait to explore this gorgeous looking Greek island. Let's go. We've checked in and awaiting our ferry now. Tickets cost €35 from the port of Sarande across to Corfu, and the boat looks surprisingly like a long submarine. Only a quick 30-minute trip across and then we'll be on the island. The boat is about half an hour late, unfortunately, and there is an hour time difference between Albania and Greece, so we'll lose an hour of the day, but hopefully we're off soon, and it's just a quick ride, 30 minutes. Devastation! There is no bar on board this boat. Oh well, 30 minutes and we will be in Greece. In Corfu, and despite my little rant that I didn't have any drinks on board, we had a pleasant trip, a lovely journey, actually not choppy at all. It was really smooth. Now we have to go through passport control and then on to the hotel. Yeah, it was good. Hi, how are you?
Would you sing?
Sure, okay, no problem. Oh, this is lovely.
Yes, yeah. Is it your first time for food?
Yes.
Junior suite.
Okay, lovely.
As a gift.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah, please.
Thank you. Wow. Beautiful. We have just arrived at the most beautiful hotel, one of the most gorgeous hotels I've ever stayed in. We are in a junior suite, which has got the most beautiful views across the ocean. It's stunning. Now, while you might think that Corfu is full of olive groves and citrus plantations, one of the most prime ingredients here that is grown so plentifully is the kumquat. And we have this little package here ready to try. It's a very tart and sweet at the same time, citrus fruit, and I believe this is a little sweet, a little welcome arrival sweet that we will be having with our first glass of champagne. Very sweet and syrupy, and a slightly tangy taste to it. Very, very nice. Good morning from Corfu. We have awoken on the most beautiful day, bright blue sky. The ocean looks incredible, and today we've hired a car for 40 euros. They dropped it off to us last night at the hotel, and we plan to drive around the island, which takes us past some very old relics. We're going to climb to the highest mountain in Corfu. We're going to a monastery, a beautiful garden. Let's go check it out. Hyundai i10, what you got for us? Let's go cruising around Corfu.
It's going to take a bit of getting used to. A bit of an audience here as well. So right hand drive, manual, not really used to that.
First stop on our itinerary is the Grecotel, which is the highest part on the island of Corfu. There's a car park semi near the top, and then we have to climb the rest. So let's go check it out if we can get out of here in our little Hyundai i10 manual.
Here we come, Grecotel.
Let's go. Our journey today commenced from Camino Bay, where our hotel is located, and we're doing a fairly well-known northern loop of the island. So it's starting out a little bit windy. We're ascending upwards to Mount Grecotel, which means almighty actually in Greek. There's a monastery up there, a church, and I'm going to check that out. Matthew's doing an amazing job.
Hi, and die.
We're surviving so far. Very, very windy roads. Small travel tip when driving around these narrow roads in Greece: we've been advised to beep before entering any corner just to inform oncoming traffic that we're arriving. Hill starts commence.
Oh yeah. This little speed machine here.
Winding hill climb. We made it! 970 meters high, the top point of Corfu. At the top of Mount Pantocrator is a little snack bar, so for all of you feeling a little bit peckish after the drive, you can fill your tummies here. Mount Pantocrator is this gorgeous little church with the most beautiful and intricate frescoes on the roof. You absolutely have to come inside, it is simply stunning. This whole area up here is so gorgeous and we're really enjoying the views across to Casamu Islands where we've just been in Albania, to Italy I'm pretty sure we can see on the other side, and the port of Sarande where we caught our ferry across to Corfu. Well, I've got a feeling we may have peaked too soon coming to Mount Pantocrator on day one. The views are stunning, but time to explore a little bit more of this magical island. Made a little stop at Akaravi Beach to stretch our legs. This is on the northern tip of Corfu. Lovely little place with quite a few little cocktail bars, a very narrow strip with sunbeds to enjoy the sun and the waves, pebbly beach, back to the car for us. We're going to continue our loop around Corfu. Whirlwind trip around Corfu, and we're at Sadari now in the northwestern tip of the island. It's another little beachside town where people come to relax and soak up the sun rays. Lovely little beach clubs here and the sand is very fine. We are heading down on the west side of the island now to see a few of the very iconic monuments. Well, we have our €3 tickets and we're ready to ascend the mountain up to Angelo Castro, and this is one of the most important defensive fortifications in Corfu. It withstood 3 sieges by the Ottomans, and interestingly this is one of the only places in Greece that was not taken over by the Ottomans. It also withstood attacks by pirates, and it was a home to local peasants where they were sheltered in this incredible building which has got quite a few steps that we need to climb, so we better get started. There are some frighteningly steep steps here up on the top of the castle, so just be really careful where you place your feet. We got to the very top and there's a steep drop directly over the edge. I felt a little bit weird, even though I'm not scared of heights, it made me feel odd. So we're on our way back down again, but there is quite a few little spots to explore up here, some really old buildings, fortifications, and you can see why this was perched on top of the hill as one of Corfu's primary defence mechanisms. Off on the road again, and for 2 Coke Zeros, €6, same as the entry fee. To the Grecotel Palace, which was the summer palace of Empress Elizabeth in the 1800s, which you wouldn't believe at the minute because it's raining. This palace has statues of Achilles dotted all around it, hence the name Achilleos, and it was built as a refuge for Empress Elizabeth after her only son, the Crown Prince of Austria, had some kind of murder-suicide pact with his 17-year-old lover. Obviously she was very upset and she was recommended to build this place as a refuge, and it is incredible. It's been under restoration for a long time, and I just asked the ticket lady how much longer the palace will be closed for restoration, and she said 3 years, so could be quite some time before we're allowed back into the palace. But the grounds are beautiful, the flowers are gorgeous, and we can still walk around the outskirts. This murder-suicide pact threw a little bit of a spanner in the works for the Habsburg dynasty, because the Crown Prince was obviously in line to the throne for Austria, so they had to make a contingency plan. Anyway, let's keep walking around this incredible building. And we are coming to the piece de resistance, the most amazing statue, right at the end of the garden and overlooking the city. Absolutely gorgeous. Come check this out. No, you can't see up his skirt. About produce in Corfu. In a lot of Greece you'll find limoncello is the main ingredient and main liqueur, but here they grow so many kumquats that they make their own liqueur, which you can find right up here, which is this gorgeous orange colour, and it tastes delicious.
This is dry without sugar, 35, it's strong, it's okay for diabetic. And this is special kumquat cristallisé. Cristallisé kumquat, it's a new technique. Vodka or chipuro, raki, rum, tequila, and you will have the same aromatic cristallisé kumquat. This is the special liqueur, it's 40 alcohol, it's strong and sweet. 35% from Corfu, biologic oil.
Yeah, it's a gift, yeah.
This is two kumquats limoncello and this only two kumquats.
Part of the fun of travel is picking up local produce, and even more fun when the local produce is liqueur. And so we have collected with us the classic and the natural kumquat liqueur, a magnet for our fridge, Corfu, with the map of a lot of the places we've been to today, and a bottle of dry white wine which is nicely wrapped in here that we will save for later.
Here we are, back at the hotel after our little grand tour of Corfu in our high and die car. Absolutely brilliant.
Which one did you do? High or die?
Well, we definitely were high at one point, and we didn't die, so that's all right. But we were definitely pretty high up. But yeah, got us there and back. So what can you say? Did the job, eh?
Loop of Corfu complete. Hotel now, and I'm not quite sure how, but we managed to time that perfectly because it was raining just before, as you saw, and it's now glorious sunshine at 5:30 p.m. So we're gonna head down to the pool or beach. I'd highly recommend hiring a car to head around Corfu and explore Corfu. It was €40 for the rental, and then we put in 20 fuel just to match what we'd used, and so yeah, €60 would have been a lot more on a tour, and we had the flexibility of our own car. We got to stop at the places we wanted to see, and now we're back at the time we want to be back, rather than being stuck on a coach. The private beach here at Grecotel Eva Palace looks like the perfect place to spend the last few hours of daylight. We've got the gorgeous waves, lovely sunbeds. We're gonna go grab some towels and just relax. The daylight hours in summer last till around 9:30, 10 p.m. So you can actually stay down here a really long time and get the most out of your day. Corfu. Mitos. Tonight we are dining at the flagship restaurant La Contessa within Grecotel Eva Palace. It has a beautiful terrace landscape setting across the sea, and we cannot wait to dine on this gorgeous Italian food. Tuna tataki with ponzu sauce, asparagus, and arugula, and a rosé wine overlooking the sea. This is amazing.
Good.
Salty, delicious. Well done. Thank you, Contessa. What a cracking day in Corfu. We are having such a lovely time, an entire beach day, just relaxing by the foreshore. Heading over now to get a couple of drinks to continue our afternoon of relaxation and bliss. Hello. Hi. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay, so I have the beers, they're popped. The lady has popped them for me because we don't have a bottle opener. And now it's time to head back to the beach and get back to my novel. I don't know about you, but I really take the opportunity to read junk, just trashy novels when I'm at the beach. It's like the one guilty pleasure of being at the beach, right? So these novels mean absolutely nothing, but they're fun stories, watching the waves and having a nice drink. So let's go back. Look at this perfect day. Woo, gorgeous.
People? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have arrived in Corfu Old Town and our first step on the agenda is seafood for dinner. So many lovely little streets. I love old towns. Let's go.
Find some food.
Seafood.
Seafood.
Seafood and eat it. about old towns is just getting lost in the cobblestone streets, finding your way through all of the little shops. There are so many places here doing seafood platters, generally around 65 to 70 euros. Cannot wait.
Fish, octopus we have today, prawns on squid fried or grilled, and we have it today and it's worth it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we are in the outskirts of Spionero Square at restaurant Pantofanaru, and I have my dry white wine. Cheers to Corfu Old Town. Very good start to the evening. The sea bream?
Sea bream.
My first shrimp.
In Greece.
A bit, well, not in Greece, but since I've been here.
Looks good.
The first shrimp.
I'm starting with my favourite food group, which is octopus. And there is so much octopus on this plate. This is such good value for money. I'm very excited because this is the beginnings of an amazing dinner. Behind us is the old fortress, and the Venetians had the rule of Corfu for around 3 centuries. Later it was protected by the British, and then finally it was taken back by the Greeks. Critical information: if you do want to see the very old part of the old town in Corfu across the moat, then it's open 8 AM to 8 PM. We have slightly missed the cutoff here, but there is quite a few very ancient, old school, very cool things to see. Now we are going to explore the rest of Old Town because we've got an hour and a half before our bus takes us back to the hotel.
So one pistachio, please. Thank you. What do you think?
I think mango or berry.
Really? With pistachio?
What were you thinking?
I think this one. This
Okay,
one.
Amarena.
This one. Yeah.
Amarena.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.